Hello. Hello, my friends. We're talking about success today. Are you ready? I am. So, this video is not going to be long, but I have things to show you and to advise you. So, the last video, I suggest you to watch it, was about 100 hours rule. We were talking about 10,000 hours that you have to spend to become master at anything you want to. And actually I broke it down to much simpler rule, much better rule. I find it better, that you can be good at anything, almost anything, not anything, not medicine, not cosmetology, almost at anything you want to be good at, in just 100 hours. At least you can give it a try. And I showed you last time my notebook of my goals. I have few interests, way too much sometimes. Sometimes I procrastinate and don't do that for years, and one day I'm like, I have to do that. So this is we know. Just remember, I hope you watched that video. If not, I would advise to watch. Or maybe I will record a shorter version of that video, because I have something to share with you on it. And another thing for success, for discipline. You know, one of the goals for this year for me is a discipline, because, you know, discipline is everything. I'm not going to be putting here phrases we see everywhere on the internet, motivating phrases about discipline, that we have to have discipline, to have something in our life. Sometimes it works different way. There are two types of people, actually. And like, as I see that, okay, it's not something super scientific or something psychiatrical, psychological. There are two types of people. One people need system, and they live in a system, and that's great. And other people, they live in chaos. And sometimes, which is very sad, it's very sad, those people who live in chaos, they get much more from this life than those people who live in a system, who just straight, like, they're doing this, even if it doesn't work, they have to do that, like, very, very conservative about everything, about all systems, and they don't want to try anything else, anything new, because they think that it works, and it worked. But we live in a dynamic world and everything, you know. And for those people who are more like conservative, who carry on doing everything like by discipline every day, even if it doesn't work, they try. Some things for those people work, some things don't work. Same works for chaotic people. Sometimes for chaotic people, they're lucky enough to just to say, yes, I'm taking this chance, because I don't really have anything else to do. I don't have this discipline, because when you have a discipline, you have also schedule, everyday schedule, and anytime when you forgetting about the schedule or skipping some days, there's less chances that you will be disciplined, so you becoming chaotic. What's important for us is to have balance, is to take risks. But I'm not talking about this today. I'm talking about another wonderful thing I found in a bookstore, which is, I didn't really believe it's gonna work, but as you remember, Pimida, shh. As you remember, at schools we had this books, notebooks with the marks, with everything, with schedule. I don't remember the name, but Shodennik. It's in Ukrainian. Anyways, it's Shodennik. We'll translate it here. Otóż, so why wouldn't we try to do something like that in our adult life? Because we're still kids, and sometimes having system is much better than not having it. The only thing we have to understand that if we don't follow the system, sometimes it's okay. but it's better to have it. It's better to spend some 10 minutes to get the system, to understand what you want and what you don't want. And when you feel like it working on that, when you don't feel like it, like when you really cannot, well, I don't judge. I'm myself like this. But 80% of the time, there's system and there's discipline in my life. But it took me a couple of years to realize how to do that. And I'm sharing with you what can actually help, and what helped me now, what is helping me now. And it's new year, it's 2026, it's not like it's the beginning of 2026 actually, it's January. So maybe if we want to change our life a little bit, we don't have to try to change everything at once. We might try something. And today it's not new, it's very old way of doing that. It's diary. It's diary actually. It's diary, like not when you have to sit down every night and write what was going on today. Some people love to do that. Me, I don't like to do that. I don't like self-reflection sometimes. And sometimes I'm not just in the mood to write, even though I'm writing books. But it's hard to finish them because you have to enhance, but it's better to do than not to do. So what I'm talking about is this weekly planner. In the week, in one week, in 1 year we have 52 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe, yeah, 52. Sometimes I'm good at numbers, sometimes not. And so I found this brilliant, because for me it has everything. So apparently, I will show you and I will explain. I will put the screenshot or photo of this here somewhere, because I don't think it's gonna be super clear, but I can show you like this. No screenshots. So we take in the week, 1 week, just 1 week. When I'm trying to change everything, we have weekly goals. We're doing weekly goals. We do to-do list, because we have some things that we actually forget. And me personally, I still didn't find application that would help me, like on the phone or on iPad or MacBook, that would actually help me to accomplish all the things and to keep me disciplined as much as I want to be. And not that it's not about being disciplined, it's about my brain works so fast. You can hear it from the way I talk. My brain works so fast, so it's super complicated. I'm forgetting things, I'm inventing new things, I'm doing plans, and then I'm forgetting. And I don't really even have time to write it down. And sometimes my phone, I put it somewhere in the notes, but I have then a lot of notes and I have to read through it. And it's a mess. And when it's a mess in the head, it's mess everywhere. So you have to put things on the paper, I believe. And usually I was getting me blank notebooks where I was planning to do something by myself, or writing, and then I have so many beautiful notebooks stored it, but it didn't work for me. This works for me. And also it has this kind of spiral, so you can get rid of paper super easily, and no one's gonna see it, and you're gonna forget that you tore up something from it. So apparently, this is one thing. So what you see, you will see it here on the screen, I guess. I will put it. So first page. It's for every week. First page is week of something, weekly focus. I don't know, for me, weekly focus, I have a lot of things to focus on. To-do list. To-do list, it's small thing. Those are small things you have to do because, for example, I had to text to someone to say that I'm not gonna be at the venue. Then I had to send some pictures, and I had to do this or that. Some small things, but things I shouldn't forget. And when I put it on the phone, I forgot where it is, and all this application, have a lot of applications, and now we have social media, so it's kind of complicated to concentrate, because whenever you go to your phone to check what you have to do, you go to Instagram, there are some reels, and me, I have reels mostly on narcissistic personality disorder, and it's I'm gathering material, and I forget what I had to do actually, and I spent hours like that. When you have this, just one thing, you have no other choice. You have to do that. So apparently, what are we doing here? Voila. To-do list, clear enough. Weekly goals, clear enough. And habit tracker. This is wonderful, because I'm taking vitamins and pills, and I always forget to take them. And I forget if I took them or not. Maybe I have to take some pills for memory. I don't know, maybe. So, sport classes, I wanted to visit this week, as it's at the end of the week, already done. I wanted to visit this week 10, so to spend 10 hours at the gym. I did it. Beauty self-care, very important for us, for girls. To watch movies, but I don't really feel like watching movies, I don't have time for it. Watch floristic videos, educational floristic videos, because I'm a florist too, I have to know things. And the golden thing in this notebook, diary, is actually this page, the second one. Because you can use it in different ways. One way to use it is to write your schedule for the day, which is I don't like, because sometimes my chaotic person and my structured person, they're not fine, and if something goes wrong, I just, like, it's very ADHD, it's AuDHD thing, autistic, like it's autism spectrum, and AuDHD, when you cannot accomplish something during the day, you have planned for the day, and you didn't accomplish one or two things, like not on time or whatever, you cannot carry on with your day. You just screw it all up. It happens to a lot of people, and you fall into procrastination. You're not happy with yourself. So what we're doing here, for all those people who tried to plan their days but failed, my advice, and it's very rewarding, and it's not my invention, yeah. It actually goes back to behaviorism, I guess. So you have to give attention in a good way to things that you did. So you did something, you have to thank yourself for that, or like get something for that, some positive emotion or whatever. And apparently what you're doing Monday, you write down what you did on Monday. Preferably do it right after you did the thing. That's what I'm doing, because usually I forget what I did, and at the end of the day, when I'm looking at this list and I'm seeing that actually I wasn't procrastinating today, I did so many wonderful things, and I want to fill all these lines with something nice, with some things I did for myself, or for my work, or for my studies, or whatever, or for someone else, and it becomes so motivating and so addicting. Anyways, so you cannot stop doing that, and your productivity, it's crazy how it's gonna change. So what you have to do, it's kind of I don't know if there's a word in English for that. It's like your diary of successes, but of each day. So Monday, like, I was in pedicure, I listened to criminology audiobook for 2 hours, and that's it. But still I did something, and whenever you beating yourself up that I don't do enough for myself, I do nothing, I'm useless and everything, sometimes we have these moments, You just open this and you clearly see that you did something. It's not that bad. Or you see that, yeah, I didn't accomplish this or this or that, because this day I didn't do much. This day and this week and another week, because you can do the retrospective of your days before of your year. Yeah, you can do the retrospective, but the main goal of this part of the diary, the second one, is to motivate you to do more things. It's for you to be kind to yourself. It's for you to notice that actually you're doing something. And again, to motivate you to do more things, because here I see 10 lines, I guess. 8 lines, I guess. I'm not sure, I'm sorry. 8 lines for each day. So doing every day some little steps to your dream, to your goal. 8. Or something good to yourself. And it's better than nothing. It's better than 0. And with time you will see how much you progressed throughout the year. And it's an incredible thing to have this, because it's everything in one notebook. It's not an advertisement, don't think so. Everything in one book. Your to-do lists, how your week was. We can do some notes maybe about your habits. If you get rid of some bad habit, you can write it down too. And you will see that actually you were doing something which you're very good at. You're disciplined. Sometimes you can be chaotic too, but you're disciplined and you're doing something for you. This is very important, because this is our self-esteem, this is our mental health, and this is our success. Because the first part of the diary, when we remember what we have to do this week, when we promise something to people, that I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, we can forget, we can simply forget. But that makes us look super bad in other people's eyes, and they're not gonna justify you. And you like, when you start to justify yourself, oh, I'm sorry I have ADHD, or I'm sorry I'm autistic, or whatever it is, it's a BS. You can actually manage your life in this simple way. Just this. It costed me, I don't know, 15 euros. For 15 euros divided by 52, so it's like 70 cents a week. Okay, more than 70, that's €1 a week to accomplish all this, to motivate yourself to do. Why? Wait. No. It was 15. It wasn't 50. Yes. Sorry. I said myself, I believed myself. So it's much less. Let me count. Because now I'm not sure about anything. Calculatrice. So 15 euros. 15 euros divided by 52 weeks. So it's 28 cents a week. That's how much your success costs. Like, okay, we're not going to be talking about how much your success costs. You also have to figure out what to do with your life and what you have to do, what are your goals. But to-do list is simple, don't you think? There are some things that you don't want to do, that you're procrastinating on, but actually it takes 5 minutes. Story of my life. There are a lot of things I have to do in 5 minutes. I can do in 5 minutes. I'm not doing them for years, because it's stressing, and there are a lot of things like that. And in the next video I will tell you how to manage that. Maybe not. Good luck on it. And don't forget about 100 hours rule, because this works. It works like a magic. I swear. I'm gonna do videos on my own experience very soon. Just we need to do videos on narcissistic personality disorder as well, because it's important. And because I'm finishing my book, it's gonna be available soon. And I will let you know. I had to fact checking and redaction took much longer than I thought it would. But February, end of January, it's gonna be here. Amen. Merci.